Welcome back, treasure hunters. In today's video, we're uncovering one of America's most mysterious and ultra-rare coins, the top 5 Jefferson nickel. This isn't just any 5-cent piece. It's a hidden gem of U.S. history that could be worth thousands of dollars today. From its stunning Monticello design to the secret special mint set strikes that collectors dream of finding, this coin holds a story of rarity, beauty, and unbelievable value. So grab your change jars and stay tuned, because what looks like an ordinary nickel might just turn out to be your ticket to a small fortune. Let's get started. First up, in the 1964 Jefferson nickel, featuring the image of Thomas Jefferson and the iconic Monticello building, holds a fascinating place in American numismatics, one that bridges history, design, and rarity. Although the Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, the 1964 issue has become particularly captivating to collectors due to its complex minting history and the lingering mystery of its elusive 1964 special mint set SMS strikes. These ultra-rare specimens have become some of the most sought-after nickels ever struck, with only a handful known to exist. For collectors, the 1964 Jefferson nickel is not merely a 5-cent piece. It represents a turning point in U.S. coinage, symbolizing the transition from the post-war era into modern minting technology. Its historical value, scarcity in pristine condition, and connection to America's cultural heritage make it an indispensable treasure in the world of rare coins. The 1964 Jefferson nickel adds depth to its appeal. Produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, this coin was minted during a time of major economic change in the United States. The year 1964 marked the end of silver in circulating U.S. coins and the beginning of an era dominated by base metal compositions. This transition period led to massive mintage numbers as the U.S. Mint sought to address coin shortages. However, while over 2.8 billion nickels were struck that year, what truly captivates collectors today are the special mint set SMS nickels that were never officially released to the public. These were likely experimental strikes made in preparation for the 1965 coinage, with an extraordinary level of detail and a distinctive satin-like finish. The SMS nickels from 1964 are now legendary for their rarity and mystique, connecting them to an important moment in American minting history and the legacy of Thomas Jefferson himself. The 1964 Jefferson nickel, collectors are drawn to both its artistry and craftsmanship. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1964. The reverse depicts Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello, accompanied by the inscriptions "EPLURIBUS UNUM," United States of America, and 5 cents. The coin is composed primarily of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. What distinguishes the SMS examples are their sharply defined details, squared rims and mirror-like or satin finishes, unlike the duller appearance of standard circulation strikes. These coins were struck multiple times with specially prepared dies, resulting in exceptional clarity, a hallmark of precision minting. The 1964 Jefferson nickel play a critical role in determining its value. While billions of ordinary circulation strikes exist, finding one in truly uncirculated or gem condition is challenging due to the coin's age and heavy circulation. However, the 1964 SMS nickels are among the rarest U.S. coins ever discovered, with perhaps only 20 to 30 examples known today. These coins were never officially documented by the U.S. Mint and are believed to have been struck under experimental or transitional circumstances. Graded examples by PCGS and NGC have achieved designations such as SB66 or SB67, with prices reflecting their extreme rarity. Even among regular issues, Varieties such as the 1964D double-die obverse or coins with strong steps on Monticello. Full steps, designations, are highly coveted and command premium prices due to their sharpness and definition. The 1964 Jefferson nickel varies dramatically depending on its type and condition. Common circulation strikes are worth between 10 cents and $1, depending on where. However, uncirculated examples with full steps can fetch $25 to $300, depending on the grade. The true treasures are the 1964 SMS nickels, which have sold at auction for staggering amounts. For example, a 1964 SMS Jefferson nickel, graded SB68 by PCGS, fetched over $30,000, while another in similar condition sold for nearly $40,000 at heritage auctions. These coins have proven to be stable long-term investments, with values increasing steadily as more collectors learn about their story, and as fewer examples remain in private hands. Their combination of historical intrigue, technical excellence, and verified rarity ensures their continued rise in the numismatic market. The 1964 Jefferson nickel, careful attention to detail is essential. Collectors should familiarize themselves with the defining features of SMS coins, including sharper steps on Monticello, satin-like surfaces, and strong die polish lines. Certification from reputable grading services such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, is crucial to verify authenticity and prevent costly mistakes. When purchasing, prioritize coins with strong strikes and minimal contact marks. Proper storage is also vital. Use acid-free holders or capsules and store coins in a cool, dry place to preserve their surfaces. Attending coin shows, participating in online auctions, and joining numismatic societies can also offer valuable opportunities to network with other collectors and find reputable sellers. The 1964 Jefferson nickel, especially the ultra-rare special mint set variety, stands as one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history. It captures the spirit of a changing America, the artistry of mid-century coin design, and the enduring legacy of Thomas Jefferson and Monticello. For new collectors, it offers an accessible entry point into numismatics, while for seasoned enthusiasts, the pursuit of the elusive SMS examples represents the ultimate challenge. Its historical importance, scarcity, and potential for appreciation make it not just a collector's item, but a tangible piece of American heritage. As demand continues to grow and awareness spreads among numismatic circles, the 1964 Jefferson nickel remains a shining symbol of how even the smallest coins can carry immense historical and monetary value. The 1964 Jefferson nickel serves as a bridge between eras, linking the classic designs of pre-war America with the technological innovations that shaped modern U.S. coinage. Its creation marked the last year that the mint mark appeared on the reverse before being relocated to the obverse in 1968, symbolizing a significant design transition. Collectors often regard the coin as the final classic Jefferson, representing the end of traditional minting practices before the introduction of newer compositions and modernized techniques. The mystery surrounding the special mint set issues adds an almost mythical dimension, as these pieces were never intended for general circulation, yet have become some of the most desirable nickels ever discovered. Each 1964 SMS Jefferson nickel embodies a blend of artistry, rarity, and intrigue, a true relic of America's mid-century coinage evolution. The 1964 Jefferson nickel lies not just in its market value, but in the story it tells. It reflects a pivotal moment in American history, where economic necessity, artistic craftsmanship, and innovation converged. For passionate collectors, owning this coin, particularly an SMS variety, is akin to holding a piece of U.S. mint history that few will ever see firsthand. As the numismatic market continues to evolve, The 1964 Jefferson Nickel's appeal remains timeless, attracting both seasoned investors and history enthusiasts alike. Next up in the 1941 Jefferson Nickel stands as one of the most intriguing and historically rich coins in the history of United States numismatics. While most Jefferson nickels from the early 1940s are considered common, a few ultra-rare varieties from this year have achieved legendary status among collectors, commanding staggering values at auction. These coins, especially the 1941 proof and mint-era varieties, represent the golden age of pre-war U.S. minting, when craftsmanship met patriotic symbolism. The coin's enduring popularity stems from its elegant depiction of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and its connection to the architectural beauty of Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home. Today, the 1941 Jefferson nickel remains one of the most sought-after pieces by serious numismatists who value not only its historical importance, but also its remarkable preservation in high-grade examples. The 1941 Jefferson nickel was minted during a pivotal period when America stood on the brink of entering World War II. Struck at three major U.S. mints, Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. This coin was produced in large numbers as part of a continued effort to standardize coinage designs and materials. Designed by Felix Schlag, whose artistry won a national competition in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo Nickel series and symbolized a shift toward honoring American statesmen and intellectuals. The 1941 issue, therefore, represents not just a piece of circulating currency, but also a piece of pre-war American identity, an era of optimism and resilience before the wartime composition changes that began in 1942. The 1941 Jefferson nickel is both timeless and deeply symbolic. On the obverse, we see a finely detailed left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, engraved with precision to capture the statesman's calm authority. Surrounding him are the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," separated by a star, along with the date 1941. The reverse showcases the neoclassical elegance of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, rendered with sharp architectural clarity. The inscriptions EPLURIBUS UNUM, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America encircle the design. Each mint produced slightly different strike qualities, and coins in full steps FS on Monticello's stairs are especially prized by collectors. Struck in 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, giving it a distinctive feel that has endured for generations. The 1941 Jefferson nickel to a realm of ultra-rarity are specific varieties and minting errors that occurred during production. Among the most coveted is the 1941 D/D repunched mint mark, RPM, variety, where the D mint mark was struck twice, slightly misaligned. This error is a marvel of minting history and can sell for thousands of dollars in top condition. Additionally, coins exhibiting full steps, FS, where all 6 steps of Monticello are fully visible and sharply struck, are extremely scarce, particularly in higher grades like MS66 and above. These coins survive the decades without wear or contact marks, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. Proof strikes from the Philadelphia Mint also exist, displaying mirror-like surfaces and crisp details, which make them highly desirable in the modern coin market. The 1941 Jefferson nickel exhibits a broad price range depending on variety, mint, and condition. A standard circulated example might fetch only a few dollars, but uncirculated examples with full steps can command anywhere from $500 to over $4,000. The 1941 DD RPM variety in MS67 full steps condition has been known to sell for upwards of $8,000 to $10,000 at major auctions. Proof versions graded PR67 or higher often sell for $1,000 or more, depending on tunning and eye appeal. The coin's value has seen steady appreciation over the years, driven by increased demand for early Jefferson nickels and growing recognition of Schlag's design artistry. The combination of rarity, pristine condition, and historical resonance continues to fuel its market strength among U.S. collectors. The 1941 Jefferson nickel to their portfolios. Attention to detail is essential. Always verify mint marks and inspect Monticello's steps for sharpness, as these determine premium value. Certified coins graded by leading services such as PCGS or NGC ensure authenticity and protect buyers from counterfeits or altered coins. When storing such valuable nickels, use inert holders or slabs to prevent oxidation and environmental damage. Reputable dealers, major numismatic auctions, and trusted online platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are ideal venues for acquiring high-quality specimens. Collectors should also consult price guides and population reports to understand current market dynamics before making significant purchases. The 1941 Jefferson nickel is far more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a tangible artifact of American history, artistry, and innovation. Its elegant design, connection to Thomas Jefferson's legacy, and pre-war context make it a timeless favorite among numismatists. For those fortunate enough to possess rare varieties or pristine examples, this coin represents both aesthetic beauty and strong investment potential. Whether admired for its craftsmanship or pursued for its value, the 1941 Jefferson nickel continues to captivate collectors across generations, embodying the enduring spirit of American coinage at its finest. The 1941 Jefferson nickel. This isn't just any 5-cent coin. It's a timeless treasure that connects collectors to the pre-World War II era, when America's coinage reflected both artistry and strength. Among the millions minted, a few exceptional varieties, including the 1941 DD repunched mint mark and full step strikes, have become legendary, fetching thousands of dollars at major auctions. Their mirror-like luster, razor-sharp details, and impeccable preservation make them some of the most desirable Jefferson nickels ever produced, turning a simple nickel into a small fortune for the lucky few who discover one. The 1941 Jefferson nickel so valuable is its perfect blend of rarity, condition, and historical charm. Coins with full steps on Monticello or rare mint errors can command prices ranging from $4,000 to $10,000 in pristine condition, a staggering return for a coin that once held only 5 cents in face value. Collectors around the world hunt tirelessly for these gems, drawn by their deep symbolism, limited survival rate, and growing market demand. So, if you happen to come across a 1941 nickel in your collection or an old coin jar, take a closer look. You might just be holding one of America's most extraordinary treasures. The 1941 Jefferson nickel is a true masterpiece of American coinage, representing both history and hidden fortune in a single piece of metal. Struck during the final calm before the U.S. entered World War II, this nickel carries deep historical significance and a sense of nostalgia from a pivotal era. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features the distinguished portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse, symbols of freedom, intellect, and American heritage. While millions were minted, only a handful survived in flawless condition, making the rare varieties, such as the 1941 DD repunched mint mark or coins showing full steps detail, incredibly valuable. These stunning examples display superb craftsmanship and are often found in the collections of the most dedicated numismatists. The 1941 Jefferson nickel stands as a shining example of how beauty, history, and scarcity can transform an ordinary coin into a highly coveted collector's treasure. In the modern market, high-grade or error varieties can bring in thousands, even up to $10,000 or more for top-tier specimens. The combination of artistic brilliance, wartime legacy, and investment potential continues to drive excitement among collectors. Next up in the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel stands as one of the most intriguing and unexpectedly valuable modern-era coins in U.S. numismatic history. Though millions of these 5-cent pieces were struck for everyday use, certain ultra-rare varieties and high-grade examples have transformed the 1989 D nickel into a prized collector's treasure. Its appeal lies not only in its connection to America's long-standing Jefferson series, but also in the rarity of flawless Denver mint strikes that exhibit superior luster, sharp details, and mint-state perfection. In the evolving numismatic market, where condition and scarcity drive immense value, the finest known 1989 D. Jefferson nickels have fetched astonishing prices at auction, reaffirming their importance among post-war U.S. coinage enthusiasts. The 1989 D. Jefferson nickel represents a continuation of the enduring Monticello design, which has adorned the coin since 1938. Struck at the Denver Mint, it bears the D mint mark to the right of Monticello on the reverse. The late 1980s marked a period of stability and modernization for the U.S. Mint, which was transitioning toward improved coinage production quality after years of experimentation with alloys and die maintenance. The Jefferson nickel remained a symbol of American resilience and innovation, celebrating both Thomas Jefferson, the nation's third president, and his architectural masterpiece, Monticello. Though not commemorating a special event, the 1989 D issue holds a special place in the lineage of modern nickels as it closed out a decade of evolving minting techniques and growing collector interest in business strike quality. The 1989 D Jefferson nickel remained true to Felix Schlag's iconic original concept. The obverse bears a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, detailed with refined engraving lines that highlight his hair, facial contours, and period attire. Inscriptions include "In God We Trust" to the left, "Liberty" and the date 1989 to the right, separated by a star. The reverse depicts Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, beneath the inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5 grams. What sets the finest specimens apart are strong strikes, fully defined steps on Monticello, known as full steps, FS, designations, and vibrant mint luster, both of which are exceedingly difficult to find on circulation strikes from this period. The 1989 D Jefferson nickel begins to distinguish itself from ordinary 5-cent pieces. Although over 570 million nickels were produced at the Denver Mint that year, finding a flawless, well-struck coin with full steps detail is exceedingly rare. Weak strikes and contact marks from bulk handling were common, leaving only a minuscule number of coins meeting the highest grading standards such as MS67 or MS68 full steps. Additionally, a few mint error varieties, such as off-center strikes, die clashes, and double die obverses, have surfaced, further elevating specific examples into the ultra-rare category. Certified top-grade 1989 D Jefferson nickels with pristine luster and sharp detail are in such limited supply that they command strong premiums whenever offered for sale. The 1989 D Jefferson nickel exhibits a wide range depending on condition and strike quality. Circulated examples are typically worth face value, while uncirculated specimens in MS65 condition may fetch between $5 and $15. However, the value climbs dramatically for coins graded MS67 full steps, where auction results have exceeded $1,000 to $1,500, and for those few known examples graded MS68 FS, prices can soar beyond $3,000 or more. Exceptional mint errors or coins with brilliant tunning can also attract bids far above standard catalog estimates. The combination of low survival rates in elite condition and growing collector focus on modern high-grade nickels ensures that demand for the 1989D remains strong in today's numismatic market. The 1989D Jefferson nickel, attention to detail is critical. Always inspect Monticello's steps under magnification to determine if they qualify for the coveted full steps designation, a key factor in the coin's value. Submitting coins to professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC ensures authenticity, preservation, and accurate valuation. Storage in airtight holders or slabs helps prevent oxidation and surface damage, maintaining the coin's luster. When purchasing, collectors should rely on reputable dealers, established auction houses, or trusted numismatic communities, where provenance and grading accuracy are transparent. Additionally, studying known varieties and familiarizing oneself with the subtle distinctions between sharp and weak strikes can make the difference between an average find and a rare investment. The 1989D Jefferson nickel exemplifies how a seemingly common coin can transcend its humble origins to become a significant numismatic prize. Its blend of classic American design, historical continuity, and condition-based rarity has captivated both modern and traditional collectors. For those fortunate enough to possess a high-grade example, especially with full steps, the 1989D offers not just historical appeal, but tangible financial potential. As the demand for premium modern nickels continues to rise, this Denver-minted issue stands as a testament to the enduring allure of Jefferson's legacy, and a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold immense value in the hands of a discerning collector. The 1989D Jefferson nickel holds deep investment potential in today's numismatic world. Modern collectors have grown increasingly interested in high-quality business strike nickels from the 1980s, as many of these coins were mass-produced with little attention to strike precision. As a result, finding a flawless coin with full steps is a challenge, making it a true hidden gem. Over time, as more collectors complete their Jefferson nickel sets and the number of high-grade examples remains small, prices are expected to rise steadily. This upward trend in demand highlights the coin's long-term investment appeal, especially for those seeking value growth in modern U.S. coinage. The 1989D Jefferson nickel is more than just a piece of everyday currency. It's a reflection of craftsmanship, history, and rarity coming together in one small masterpiece. Its modest face value contrasts sharply with its numismatic worth, proving that treasures often lie where least expected. Whether kept for personal pride, passed down through generations, or sold at a premium auction, this coin continues to fascinate collectors who appreciate the blend of art, history, and rarity. The 1989D Jefferson nickel stands as a shining example of how even modern-era coins can become priceless artifacts of American heritage. The 1989D Jefferson nickel is its accessibility paired with the thrill of discovery. Unlike early 20th century coins, which are rare and often costly, the 1989D allows enthusiasts to chase high-grade, full-steps examples without needing an enormous budget. This accessibility makes it an ideal addition for both novice and seasoned collectors aiming to complete a Jefferson nickel typeset or to secure a coin that combines modern beauty with historical significance. The satisfaction of finding a coin with sharp detail, brilliant luster, and minimal marks is magnified by knowing that only a tiny fraction of the millions minted reach such perfection. The 1989D Jefferson nickel serves as a gateway to understanding broader numismatic principles, such as the importance of mint marks, strike quality, and grading standards. Collectors who study this coin gain insight into how modern minting techniques affect coin rarity and value, fostering a deeper appreciation for the meticulous craft behind U.S. coinage. Its appeal extends beyond monetary worth, offering an educational experience and a tangible connection to American history. In every polished surface and every sharp edge of Monticello, the coin tells a story of artistry, precision, and enduring collector fascination. Next up to in The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel stands as one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in modern U.S. numismatics. Part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, this coin captures both historical reverence and artistic significance. Collectors prize it not just for its face value, but for its place in the storied history of American coinage and its potential as a tangible investment. In today's market, high-grade specimens of the 1981 P nickel, particularly those in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, can command significant attention and premium prices. Its appeal is further amplified by its bicentennial association with American heritage, drawing both numismatic enthusiasts and investors alike. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the nation's most prominent coin-producing facilities. This nickel belongs to the series first introduced in 1938, which replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured the portrait of the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, alongside Monticello, his iconic Virginia estate. The 1981 issue reflects a period of American coinage where designs were well established but still subject to subtle variances, including minting errors or die varieties, which enhance collectability. While not a bicentennial year itself, the coin continues the thematic tribute to Jefferson and the enduring symbolism of the Monticello reverse. The coin's design is a blend of elegance and historical tribute. On the obverse, the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson is rendered with remarkable detail, capturing the president's dignified features. Surrounding the portrait is the standard inscription, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1981. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's home, an architectural symbol of early American ideals and Enlightenment principles. The nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and has a diameter of 21.2. High-grade examples often reveal the striking quality of the relief, sharpness of the lettering, and minimal contact marks, qualities that significantly elevate its desirability among collectors. The 1981 P nickel series is subtle but notable, particularly in top-tier conditions. While millions were minted for general circulation, truly pristine uncirculated examples are scarce, and coins exhibiting exceptional luster, deep cameo contrasts, or error varieties are highly prized. Minor die variations, such as repunched mint marks or slight doubling, can further increase a specimen's value. Collector demand is heavily influenced by the coin's grade. Coins evaluated by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC often sell at substantial premiums over standard circulation. Examples: the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel vary based on condition and rarity. Standard circulated coins generally retain modest premiums above face value, typically ranging from 50 cents to $1.50. However, high-grade uncirculated specimens, MS65 or above, can command between $5 and $25, while exceptional examples with certified high grades or notable varieties can reach $50 or more at auction. The secondary market remains active due to ongoing collector interest, and the coin's performance often mirrors broader trends in Jefferson nickel collecting, where historical significance and condition dominate pricing. For collectors seeking to acquire this nickel, certification and careful inspection are essential. Always verify the coin's grade through a reputable third-party grading service and examine the strike quality, luster, and presence of any blemishes or tunning. Storage should involve protective holders or coin capsules to prevent oxidation or wear. Engaging with established numismatic dealers, attending reputable coin shows, or participating in online collector communities can provide access to the best specimens. Additionally, being aware of subtle varieties or potential errors can uncover rare finds that may significantly outperform standard coins in value. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel exemplifies the intersection of historical reverence, artistic design, and collectible value. Its portrait of Thomas Jefferson, paired with the iconic Monticello reverse, offers a visual and cultural link to American heritage. While many remain widely available in circulation, high-grade and well-preserved examples hold considerable appeal for collectors and investors alike. Whether sought for historical appreciation, aesthetic enjoyment, or as part of a strategic numismatic investment, this nickel remains a rewarding addition to any collection, promising enduring relevance and potential for future appreciation. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is a highly regarded coin among collectors, celebrated for its historical significance and elegant design. Featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, this nickel combines artistry with a tribute to one of America's most influential presidents. While millions were minted for circulation, high-grade uncirculated examples are rare, making them especially desirable for collectors seeking pristine coins that showcase sharp details, full luster, and minimal wear. Subtle die variations or minor errors can further increase a coin appeal, turning an ordinary nickel into a prized collector's item. The 1981 P nickel holds solid value for both novice and experienced numismatists. Circulated coins usually range modestly above face value, but MS-65 or higher certified specimens can sell for $5 to $25, with exceptional examples reaching $50 or more. Collectors are advised to focus on certification, proper storage, and careful inspection to ensure authenticity and condition. With its combination of historical relevance, aesthetic appeal, and scarcity in top grades, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel remains a rewarding addition to any collection and continues to attract strong interest in the numismatic community. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a piece of American history. Showcasing Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello on the reverse, this nickel appeals to collectors for its clean design and historical significance. While millions were minted, truly pristine, uncirculated examples are scarce, making them highly sought after by numismatists and investors alike. Even minor die variations or subtle minting errors can dramatically increase its desirability, turning an everyday nickel into a valuable treasure. The 1981 P nickels remain modestly priced, but high-grade certified coins can command $5 to $25, with rare, top-tier examples exceeding $50. For collectors, certification, careful handling, and proper storage are essential to preserve value. With its combination of historical importance, visual appeal, and scarcity in superior condition, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel remains a standout piece for any collection and a smart addition for those seeking coins with enduring numismatic value. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is a standout in U.S. coin collecting, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. While it was minted in large numbers at the Philadelphia Mint, high-grade, uncirculated examples remain rare, making them highly desirable to collectors. Its detailed design, historical significance, and subtle variations or minting anomalies make it more than just a nickel. It's a piece of American history that can enhance any collection. Market demand for this coin continues to grow, especially for specimens certified by professional grading services. Circulated coins typically sell at modest premiums, but MS-65 and higher examples can fetch $5 to $25, with exceptional coins reaching $50 or more. For collectors, focusing on condition, certification, and careful handling ensures long-term value, making the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel both a beautiful and rewarding addition to any numismatic portfolio. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is a cherished piece among collectors, celebrated for its elegant depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the iconic Monticello on the reverse. While millions were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, High-grade, uncirculated coins are scarce, making them highly sought after. Its clean design, historical importance, and occasional minting varieties or errors make it a prized addition for both casual and serious numismatists. The 1981p nickels are modestly priced, but coins in pristine, certified condition can command $5 to $25, with top-tier specimens occasionally exceeding $50. Collectors are advised to prioritize professional grading, proper storage, and careful handling to preserve value. Next up in the 1964 United States Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel stands as one of the most prized and highly sought-after coins in American numismatics. Celebrated for its historical significance and elegant design, this 5-cent piece has attracted generations of collectors, particularly those seeking ultra-rare or high-grade examples. Unlike more common Jefferson nickels, certain 1964 varieties, especially those with exceptional mint quality or minor die variations, have commanded significant attention in the market. Its combination of historical resonance, intricate design, and scarcity in pristine condition cements its status as a must-have for serious collectors and investors alike. Today, the 1964 Jefferson nickel represents both a tangible piece of American history and a potential store of value for discerning numismatists. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was produced as part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938. Designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence, this coin featured the now iconic Monticello residence on its reverse. The 1964 issue coincided with a period of economic optimism and post-war growth, and while it was not part of the official bicentennial commemoration, it nonetheless captured the enduring respect for Jefferson's legacy. Struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, these coins served everyday commerce while gradually gaining collector appeal as years passed, particularly among those focusing on the post-war nickel series. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is distinguished by its classic obverse portrait of Thomas Jefferson, crafted by noted sculptor Felix Schlag, and the reverse depiction of Monticello. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin weighs approximately 5 grams and measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter. Its high-relief design captures intricate details, from the architectural elements of Monticello to Jefferson's lifelike profile, which become especially striking in uncirculated or near-mint examples. Certain varieties, such as coins with strong strikes, doubled dies, or proof-like surfaces, further enhance the visual appeal, making them particularly desirable for collectors who appreciate both artistry and numismatic rarity. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was minted in substantial quantities for circulation. Its true rarity emerges in top-tier condition or for coins exhibiting unusual die varieties. High-grade specimens, graded MS65 and above by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, are notably scarce. The coin's condition significantly influences collector demand. Even minor wear can drastically reduce value, while a pristine example can command multiple times the price of a circulated counterpart. Certain errors, like doubled dies or die cracks, further elevate rarity, attracting specialists who focus on unique minting anomalies. The 1964 Jefferson nickel in average circulated condition typically holds modest value, often close to face value. However, in uncirculated or gem condition, MS63, MS66, the coin's worth can rise substantially, ranging from $50 to several $100 depending on provenance, strike quality, and certification. Ultra-rare error varieties or proof-like specimens may fetch upwards of $1,000 or more at auction, reflecting the coin, collectible, and investment potential. Market trends indicate a steady appreciation for high-grade Jefferson nickels, driven by their historical significance, limited availability in top condition, and growing interest from both new and seasoned collectors. The 1964 Jefferson nickel, attention to detail is paramount. High-quality examples should be evaluated by reputable grading services to ensure authenticity and precise condition assessment. Prospective buyers should examine coins for full strike detail, sharpness of design, and any unusual features, such as die variations or proof-like surfaces. Proper storage in acid-free holders or coin capsules is essential to maintain condition, and acquiring coins through reputable dealers, numismatic auctions, or established coin shows can help ensure legitimacy. Joining collector communities can also provide insight into emerging market trends and rare coin opportunities. The 1964 Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel embodies a compelling intersection of history, artistry, and rarity. Its elegant design, connection to a founding father, and potential for value appreciation make it an enduring favorite among collectors. Whether sought as a historical artifact, a centerpiece in a Jefferson nickel collection, or an investment-grade coin, the 1964 nickel continues to captivate enthusiasts and represents a tangible link to America's numismatic heritage. Its combination of scarcity in pristine condition and timeless design ensures that it remains a coveted piece in the modern collector's portfolio. The 1964 Jefferson nickel has proven to be a strong candidate for long-term numismatic investment. Coins in exceptional condition or with rare minting characteristics often appreciate steadily over time, reflecting both scarcity and collector demand. The growing interest in post-war American coinage, combined with the popularity of Jefferson nickels among specialized collectors, ensures that high-grade specimens retain strong market appeal. For investors and enthusiasts alike, acquiring a well-preserved 1964 nickel is not just a way to own a piece of history, but also a strategic choice for building a diverse and potentially lucrative coin collection. The 1964 Jefferson nickel also represents a pivotal moment in the ongoing evolution of U.S. coin design. While Felix Schlag's original portrait of Jefferson and depiction of Monticello remained largely unchanged from the 1938 introduction, the subtle refinements in detail, especially on the 1964 strikes, highlight the mint's efforts to achieve clarity and aesthetic precision. Collectors often note the crispness of Jefferson's facial features, the architectural accuracy of Monticello, and the clean lettering on the coin rim, all of which are more pronounced in high-grade examples. This attention to design detail not only enhances the coin's visual appeal, but also underscores the artistic legacy embedded in everyday currency, making the 1964 nickel a miniature work of American art. The 1964 Jefferson nickel enjoys a dedicated following within numismatic circles, both domestically and internationally. Collectors often share insights, trade rare varieties, and participate in auctions or online marketplaces to acquire high-grade specimens. Its appeal extends beyond casual coin enthusiasts to seasoned investors who recognize the coin's dual value as a historical artifact and a collectible asset. Engaging with these communities can offer valuable guidance on identifying subtle die varieties, avoiding counterfeit coins, and understanding market trends. This social and educational aspect of collecting adds an extra layer of allure to the 1964 nickel, fostering a sense of connection among collectors while enhancing the coin's prestige and cultural significance. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was not without its minting challenges, which has contributed to its appeal among specialists. Coins from this year sometimes exhibit subtle die variations, including doubled dies, weak strikes, or die cracks, which can dramatically increase a specimen's value. Collectors prize these anomalies not only for their rarity, but also for the unique story they tell about the coin's journey through the minting process. Identifying such varieties requires a keen eye and often the assistance of magnification tools or professional grading services, making the hunt for these coins both a challenge and a rewarding experience for dedicated numismatists. The 1964 Jefferson nickel carries a broader cultural resonance. As a tribute to one of America's foundational figures, it serves as a tangible connection to Thomas Jefferson's contributions to the nation, particularly in the realms of democracy, architecture, and education. The Monticello depiction reinforces the coin's educational and symbolic significance, reminding collectors of Jefferson's enduring legacy. For many enthusiasts, owning a high-quality 1964 nickel is not just an investment or a hobby. It's a way to hold a piece of American heritage in their